Hi, everybody. Nick Blazer back here with round 4 of the WBIF Individual World Championship against Breck, I think is his name. Breck. Let me figure this out. Breck McCormack. McDally. He's from Australia, I think. But yeah, he reached out and said some really nice things about my book before this match too, which is really cool. I don't remember the player statistics on him, but I think. Oh. Well, you dropped out of the accidentally closed it somehow? Okay. I'm sure we'll resume when he's back here. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Accidentally closed the browser or something, I bet. But yeah, so looking forward to this one for sure. And I always think I don't know. It's like the coolest thing about writing the book is hearing how it's helping people. So I appreciate that when people let me know that they like it. So thank you. But here we go. I start the positional advantage. He starts a little bit of race. I get the race too. I am winning. I don't think after a fan or something like that it's strong enough for a cube kind of winning. Kind of want to do two things at once. This is pretty good though. I guess I must have market loss. Ooh, that's going to be one. That's a very good roll. I think even if I get hit, I'm doing pretty strong here. Good match two. Good match too. Okay, what did he do? He entered and played a 4 behind? No, Barta won 6-2. Okay, yeah, this is garbage. I would not be surprised to see a pass on this one. Like, I have everything, you know? I don't think it's too good. I cannot cover. I still have work to do to bring it home. So I don't think I want to take a roll. Maybe I could, take a free one, but if it's too good, it's not by too much. All right, a nice double 6 is open again. I just need some sort of board advantage. He really needs a point to be able to take. That's a pretty good start. Ooh, he's got a decision, kind of. I think you just have to hit here, but, attempting to make the anchor too. With an anchor, I'm not going to have much of a cube for a long time, but I still think he's just kind of accepting the worst of it here. I don't think I'm enough ahead in the race to run off the anchor quite yet. Mutual holding games, you just should play simple mostly. I think a lot of times it's nice to put a checker on the 9 here and keep pure, but maybe my board's good enough where you can't really afford to do that. It's not comfortable here too, anyway. 6-3. I don't think I want to give up my prime quite yet. So I think I'm going to play like this and let him hit with an ace if he wants, or a long shot, even though I'm ahead in the race. 6-3 is pretty scary to hit with. Well, if he does, do I 2s, 3s, and 4s can lose my market pretty easily. If I enter, I still have an anchor game. I'm ahead in the race even when I miss. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if I have a cube if he hits. I kind of feel like no, but it seems pretty reasonable. Doesn't mean it's wrong, by the way. Introducing volatility and forcing me to send it before the game's clearly decided is not always a bad thing. I'm not sure which seems better. His game's really not great from the 21, so maybe be hitting before things get worse. Are things going to get worse, though? Can I afford to just run off here? Who has the worst timing? So if I do, I'm 25 pips ahead. It's really 3-4, 3-2, 3-6. It's not so bad. It feels like a good time to do it. I think I should go for this here. 3-1, I don't so I don't think he can hit with all his 3s. Seems that he's going to try. I don't think I lose my market by too much when I hit, so I'll just go ahead and roll, but I'm not sure. On a fan, I've at least lost my market. Yeah, I don't think it can be too good because he can just enter and give me trouble coming home. I still have a little bit of work to do here. So I think I should cash while I have the threats. That was pretty good. Okay, 11 away, 13 away. I've escaped one, so I'm just trying to run with the other, play a simple racing game now. And it looks like I'm getting away with it. So small advantage, but I've got to build a little bit and build myself a path home before I can cube. 2-1 I can't play safe. So I think, I mean, he doesn't really want to hit with fly shots anyway. It's almost tempting to slot into it too, but I think this is just inching a little closer to home is fine. So he's going to get to hit with that. I'll have 7s to hit back, not in too much trouble, but he does get to cover. So I'm definitely hoping if he hits, he doesn't get to cover, but he found one of those. Oh, he's just going to anchor instead. I think that's too passive here. I think he can just have the advantage if he hits, maybe. He has the better board. Has a checker back, all these things, yeah. Oh, if he's going to make his board, then he should hit with it. Maybe he doesn't see the 2 hits somehow. Okay, I got lucky on that one. 5-2 makes a point. He'll be frustrated when he sees that in the review afterward. That happens, though. Sometimes we just overlook plays, you know. All right. Don't have enough of a racing advantage to do anything. He's got the better board. So I'm waiting. What do I need? If I like point it on his head or something like that here, that could be enough. I'll just spread out. I can't do anything dramatic to fight off the anchor because he's got a good board and he can definitely win if he just hits a shot. So I got to try to play kind of safe here. 2-1's beautiful. Now that he's made another point, maybe I have to do a little more before I can send it, but I don't know. It's a pretty big whiff. I'm just going to hit on the bar point a lot if he comes out that way. Maybe he'll just clean up. Otherwise, he's stuck back there. And 2 checkers back. This is just positionally very bad. He's going to have to give up his midpoint, run, something. I could just make a 6 prime this roll. And I could spread out and threaten that for a while. It seems pretty strong to have 2 stuck back there. Not necessarily anchored here. Could be a little early. Maybe like if I wanted to use the score to adjust, I could do that here. But I don't know. This feels like pretty strong. Just feels positionally like he's got so much work to do to escape and keep his timing and all these things. And he does have the better board for now. All right. Maybe I'll learn something and find out that was a pass. I like underestimate the strength of those all the time. So I would expect if anywhere, I'm probably like, I'm worried that it's not a strong enough double, but I'm probably wrong about that. I don't know. Kind of boring opening so far. I guess the 6 just comes out and the 2 down. Guess he also could play out to the 16, but that seems like it wants to get double hit a little too often. The 1-point board or something. Yeah, so we'll go for it, for sure. And he enters 2. How do I follow up? With one of those. And then I don't think I need to hit loose here. I don't really love cleaning up either, but what else is there? I've got the better board, but I've also got the race. I create a stack. If I hit, it's 3s and some entering 5s too. It just seems like too much when I have the racing lead here and a positional advantage and everything. I don't see enough reason to risk getting more sent back. All right, I think we're just going to try to advance back checkers and smooth out the 6-point a little bit. Seems nice. We'll see if he wants to make the 5-point anyway or his anchor. Wow, he's got a lot of options here. I guess I don't see a good 3 if he makes the anchor, so that's a little tough to do. But it's tough not to do against this 11 checkers in the zone. Slightly better board. Probably just making the board point protects pretty well from that. I guess a tempo protects pretty well from that too, so I'm back to thinking there's a lot of good options here. Okay. Tough for it to be too wrong to just make the point. I like that play. What can I do to follow up? Not too much. I think I should just clean up. He's got the better board now. I don't see any viable attacking plays. I don't like look too loose. Oh, this is a very nice shot for him. Just anchor up on the 16, and now he's got full freedom, or he's got the anchor, or whatever. 6-2. Well, my 6s are destructive if I don't come out. But it seems like an awful lot of shots. Maybe I should just keep going and not park on the bar point and do it that way. But I'd really kind of like to use a 2 to unstack the 6 as well. I don't know. I'm closer to home this way. All right. This is getting a little scary. I have a weaker board in a close race. The single back. Maybe this is passable already. What I'm hoping to do is enter quickly and escape this structure. And when I get to do that, I'll have an even game, hopefully, because I haven't danced a whole bunch. There are definitely gammons when this goes wrong. He's got 10 in the zone, plus another 3 pretty close by. I think my instinct would be to take this anyway at normal scores, but I kind of want to use the score to give myself a reason to pass this. I hope that's not too worrisome. I've seen as a general rule that it's hard to take cubes when you have a single checker back and your opponent has a better board. Also, I'm on the roof, so. All right, structural advantage to start again. I guess the tempo feels nice when he has this nice 9-point builder, so I'll go for the double hit. Even though it kind of commits me to some impurity pretty early. I don't love that. I think I just have to cover there. Usually after you slot the ace or start the ace by hitting, whatever you're doing, you want to cover it more than leave a blot there. Yeah, 5-2 looks like a great roll to do that. I guess he could make the anchor too. Usually the offensive point a little bit better. This kills my blitz entirely. I don't know. That's a tricky one. But I will anchor 2 and feel fairly happy with this. I guess I'm missing some flexibility back on the ace there. But I do have a strong board. So while he leaves shots the whole way, it's going to be a little bit scarier for him until he can fix that. It doesn't look like he's going to have the easiest time filling in the 5 here. Five, 2. Yeah, I don't mind leaving the 7s, I guess, with the better board. I can play pretty flexible here, I think. Okay, I'm ahead in the race, so maybe escaping is the simplest plan here. I could just go do that. But I also have a blocking plan of making the 10. So what does the follow-up look like if I do something like this? I've got some flexibility. He's not looking great there. Maybe this is a little better somehow. This is the racing play. 7s are a little bit nicer to hit, and there's a decent amount of them. I don't have an anchor when that happens. And when I get missed, I still have work to do to win a race here and bring this all home. Must be a decent sized favorite either way. I guess he just has no offense after I leave. What offense does he have with a stack of 6 here anyway, though? It's just like dumping checkers behind me. Feels like I want this contact just to keep giving a headache to this stack on the 6, but I don't know. Could be overplaying a little bit. Like if I ran, that roll's not playing that great anyway. So I don't know. Not sure how much I'm gaining by this. We shall see. I like the looks of the distribution of playing 2 in off the 8, but it seems weird to be backloaded like that. Probably want to keep playable 6s, so maybe I should just play like this. I could. Is there a reason to do this? I mean, I would like to make this 7 with an ace. He's going to have a hard time hitting with a 3, but he'll do it if I give him the opportunity. I think he actually wants to a little bit too much. This is nice for me. I'm glad I stayed when he rolls 2s, I think. He doesn't have a lot of them here. Hopefully this results in his position getting awkward. Yeah, after he plays behind like he wants to, I don't know what 2 he has, so it almost feels like he just has to give up the midpoint or the 8-point here. Seems like a few too many fly shots to play to the ace and 13 to 11. It's all 7s and 9s as well. still don't think I can cube it. I don't lose my market by enough when I do hit, I think is the issue. This looks like it could clear a point, but I think there's value in blocking still with the race as close it is. Oh, this is actually a pretty good improvement to make the 10, even if it only stays for a roll. He's got some, if he can keep on stacking safely, that would be big for him. What am I doing with this? I don't really have a comfortable way to play this. But it's hard for him to hit with 2 blots in board, so I guess I just play pure, right? And make a 4-point board. Force him to deal with the next sequence. It looks like the 8's going to go. If he runs from the 21, I'll have a pretty strong cube, I think. Yeah, see, I don't think he wants to leave a shot here, though. Like, a 4 is too good for me here. Could be wrong about that, but it's just 4-3 and 3-3. 2s everywhere. Yeah, I think I just come around still, though. And do I want to play on? I mean, I could win a gammon, but I also can lose if he just enters. I think it's better to, I don't know. It's probably one of those where technically it's fine to take a roll. Most of the time he's eventually just going to enter, and I should cash on that threat anyway. But I wouldn't be too surprised if it was technically too good. Have we won with the cube every time? Game 6, yeah. 1 point at a time. Okay, that's a lot of fun. Maybe we'll get like maximum games here. I think I probably need to be split against this. I'd really like to get some offense in, like working over here too, but probably a little bit more. Ooh, this is interesting. I guess he could go the regular blitz, or he could hit with the 9-4. There isn't really any safe play though, so it does kind of feel like he needs to pounce on the ace there. If he does this, then I guess he has to go for this hit on the 4. That's the purest play. But I don't know why you want to leave a double shot instead, you know? Maybe it's close to a double shot if he like makes the 3 here or something like that. I guess if you're going to double hit, you might as well have the 3-point instead of the ace. I don't know. Well, does this put 2 in the air this way though? Yeah, I think 2 in the air is better. Okay. Well, I send one back, and he's stuck with his ace point, so didn't work out great for him, but he's going to get to put a 2nd in the air again and try. 3 back is not going to make for a very scary blitz. No spares on the 6 is an issue, too. This is interesting. It's tempting to look at plays like switching off the 6 or hitting loose on the 5. I guess he could just hit behind and hope for a race with his 3 back. I don't really know. Not a comfortable play for him. The follow-up on the position he's ended up in here is tough. Well, it looked reasonable to have to play Blitzy this way, but okay, he plays for next roll a little bit. 2 hits, 4. I think I just want to try to escape now that I have 4 back. Everything points to a simple game. For me. I don't think I need to hit here. Maybe I do better, but I have to stack up like a 6 checker on the 6 just to bring this to safety. That seems kind of not that great. Where do I go after I hit, though? I don't have a lot of good 4s other than creating 2 more blots. That can't be right. So 6-4 could duplicate 4s by just running around. Maybe that's my best. Keeps flexibility. I'm going to try that out. All right. Here's the old 2-7 back game. With the ace point made. Yeah. I don't think he really needs to give up either here, actually, quite yet. I think I like to keep all the contact I have. This much seems clear to me. Do I want to come closer to home, play for distribution? What am I trying to do here with this last 2? This is 4s and 3-6 gets there. If I do 2s, then 3-4 is the only other one. 2s gets a 3-1 and 2-2, so it's probably 3 more shots. Okay, let's just try to get closer to home. All right, this isn't looking too bad. The score might make it a little tricky, but there are a lot of reasonable cubes in a game like this where I have a clear racing advantage, like a nice bar point holding game plus an extra one to go chase after. What do I want to do here? I guess I should do this. I can't get it all the way to safety. I guess I get more returns if I stay back and play down or something. More builders. I don't know. This could be a valuable point, though, against this back checker. And it's a nicer landing point and easier to clear later. A bit tricked. What else can I do? Nothing else looks productive enough. So do I want to just offer up 2 more shots by playing 11-9? Is it 2 more shots? This currently 3-4 and 1-6 get there. When I play here, then it's just 3-6. So it's same number of shots, better point. Okay. I'll use that as my reason. I think 4-3 hit both ways. Aces don't do that much. Maybe they can just slot the 4. You don't really want the bar point when you have the ace made. Ooh, this is awkward. I gotta leave a blot somewhere with the ace. I think this is almost my only ace. Unless I want to break a point in addition to leaving a shot. 6-2, I get away with it, though. I don't really see much for him other than stacking up the 7 here. I guess he could play 9-3 and 13-11. Leaving 7s is not so scary when I have a blotting board. Maybe that looks a little more flexible. I don't know. It is pretty awkward. Like after I said you don't really want your bar point, it's like even worse to be stacking it up like that. 3 is covering for sure. Should the 4 just go? No, it should come down. I've got a safe place for it. Okay, great. I was worried about having to front load by playing in 8-4. That didn't look right. Yeah, I've got too strong of a board probably to hit loose. You can bring 2 spares into the 6. That actually looks kind of nice. I guess you can leave them spread out and play to the 22, but that leaves me a lot of returns from the bar too. This must be okay. Somehow the distribution does look a little better. It's funny. I don't know why that is. I guess you keep a better point. All right, bad time to fan, but I still have pretty good offense against that lone back checker. All right, he fixes that piece. Still have a strong board, so maybe... Ooh, it's getting ugly. I think it's strong enough that, like, in single checker back games when the 5 is open, I have this threat of standing there for contact or just leaving on the race for the whole game kind of until I can fix that. So I know I can take deeper in that particular condition. I don't think I want to lose my midpoint, so I guess I'm just playing like that. Could clear the 8. I don't see a reason to clear a point right there, though. 6-5 is kind of forced to hit me loose. I'm not as ready as I would like with that blotting board. But I will take any hitting numbers, don't get me wrong. 2 hits. 5 is just going to play in. I don't want another blot involved right now. He wants his 2 to hit from the roof. The 5 is tricky. It could escape or hit again. I think my board's too strong to hit again, maybe. You can just win this game by escaping, you know? I don't know. I don't know if that was worth it. Not sure which feels like stronger for me after that sequence, you know? I get it, though. It definitely feels like it's going to win more gammons, and like when I fan, it gets a lot easier. Can't cover. I guess the 13-7 looks like the only natural 6. It is awful tempting to hit again here now. Well, I mean, if I roll a 5, I'm doing really well either way. Steps up instead, okay. I don't know. It could be right, but I just have such a hard time burying to the ace. Seems like the game is too long to afford burying to the ace right now. Like he kind of needs a closeout or something like that to make this work. I feel a little more okay going for this. Since with the second up, you can just anchor or something like that. Buys me some time, keeps me from getting blitzed. Like he kind of needs to blitz for this to work. He's going to hit. I'm doing so well in this game. Like I almost feel like I should have missed a cube after that sequence. If he fans, like I feel like I've lost my market by a mile. All right, I'm doing a poor job against the 3-point board right now, though. The entering 3 was a lifesaver. Oh, was the 6 just forced to bury? Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, this is not a good position for him. Why? It feels like I must have missed a cube somewhere. Like he's about to break one of these, and then I'll have shots, and he has a trashed board, and well, 5s could save a lot of it. I still am doing pretty well in that. I mean, I don't know if I have the advantage anymore, but I think both anchors need to move forward here. I don't see abandoning the 22 with this big of a racing lead, and then, yeah. Feels pretty natural. I get to just work on my board. 6-5. I guess that's okay if that guy's there. Maybe I should get him running. I guess I get a lot of return shots a lot of the time. 5s and 1s. They're not that diversified. I don't give up this point, though, and this point doesn't like create that great of builders, so. I let him play behind me, though. Maybe I didn't want to do that. It just didn't feel like it was all that productive for my offense, and maybe if he, I guess the 4-1 where I was, he could point on me with that then, too. That would have been like a nice tactical thing to get to do. So I was worried about being there for that. Yeah, slotting 2 points makes the most sense to me, but I don't really know. Just going to have a hard time hitting. Is there any better? I mean, this just feels like it must be an overplay. There must be some rolls where you would hit and it would benefit him. I don't think I gain enough, so I'll play like that. All right, there goes his 7-point, and then there goes my 9-point next roll. Hopefully making some points. We're getting close to contact time. Yeah, I think so. It's unfortunate I didn't get to make any points there. 4-2. Which one should this... I guess he should volunteer a shot? Not completely clear, but probably. 6-5 doesn't quite reach, so there goes this. And my race is not bad now. I mean, if it was a pure race, I would pass it, but an okay race plus okay contact is enough to play this for sure, I think. Pretty good contact, actually. My board's very pure. His is struggling. I just hope I get to make my board before I roll my 10 to hit the fly shot. Ooh. It's one too many checkers to bring around. Otherwise, that was it. I think that's the best way to get to it. I think if he does that and doesn't get hit with the fly shot 10, okay, yeah, this can either way is the same. There's more of these, more 8s, so maybe that's an issue with it. I think I'm down too much in the race to take for contact here, though. Usually, I mean, getting that one checker home, it's worth something for sure. How often does he not get home? You know, he doesn't get by the made 6-point. It can't be that often. There's 5-3, 4-4, 2-2 that are all definitely blocked. And then there's 1-2, 1-3, 2-3, 4-1 kind of stuff. But like 6-2 can still play down and just break behind. That's fine. It's a good number where I'm going to get a third of those. I'm going to win like a very small amount on race. I'm going to win a very small amount when he can't clear the bar point safely or something like that. It just doesn't seem like it adds up to enough, but I do have a few different small ways to win there. Conceivable. Plus, it needed to be another 1 point game. What am I even thinking there? Of course, I have to pass. 9 away, 11 away. All 1 point games. That's the goal. It's just, this is an achievement game. We're not trying to win or lose. We're just trying to check goals off the checklist. What am I doing here? I'd really like to cover. I'd really like to hit a second one. Could hit the second one and hit on the ace. Is that like the least returns? Probably. Could also hit and cover the 10. That must be the same number of returns, basically. Other than like double twos or... Yeah, let's try that one. So I think when it goes this way, I still come out with the racing lead. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully that was the right idea. 6-4 gets to make a very nice anchor. Great roll for him. I hope I get to attack behind. I do not. I could. I don't think it seems to make much sense though. But like running in a even race isn't great either. Like, I mean, we're even when I get away with this, and then I'm just losing when he hits with the 2. Yeah, instaboard's probably the idea here. Always unstacking the 13's an option too. I think with the good board, I just want to respect it, play stiff. But this is like, I have to play the rest of the game with these 2 stacks like this. Can I do that? I don't know. Not clear to me. I guess if I want to leave the shot somewhere, it should be here in front of the anchor. Maybe I'll do that. Down in the race too, yeah. I just have to build something, I think. So I don't think I can play so stiff. Could hit out there. Maybe that is better. Just trying to escape. Yeah, we'll try that out. Making the 5 points pretty good too. Bringing another attacker down. My offense was really looking threatening. He hits back too. Okay. All right, I choose the other way. 4 in, 3 down. Sure. It's conceivably like less good shots to just come out to the bar. I don't know. But I've come out of this with a racing advantage, but I am definitely very afraid of his board and attacking potential. Like numbers that make the 4 point do seem like market losers probably. So you can see why he's pausing to think about it. That's a pretty good shot itself. I think hitting loose and making the 8, yeah, very strong. And I need to return with something. I don't think I want another blot involved now. It's not so different from before, though. Guess my distribution looks a little more flexible after I do this time than it did last. But there's some 4 duplication, too. I don't really know. I don't know for sure. Coming out of this with something. Sure. Then just pop out. Oh, I can make the... Ugh. That is a compelling play, too. So I must leave a ton of returns when I hit here, right? Just entering 5s isn't that many. But I don't make another board point, and I don't know that I need another checker back in this game. So I think I will just make the structural improvement. And I don't know it wants to play 6-4. Maybe it wants to attack on the 4. Still plenty of work to do. All right, decent step in the right direction here, but I mean, it's hard for me to get attacks back here. Not too often that he's going to cover the 4 and the bar, so I should have a lot of play after this roll. Alright, there is like the relatively safe play of making the deuce, but this many checkers back, some purity is probably called for. So 6 to 4 and figure out the 5. I don't know if I want him escaping or want me escaping with tempo with the 6, so maybe I'd just park it on the deuce. At least a lot of aces that hit will still be stuck behind the structure. I don't know though. Maybe because my board's not that strong. He's got anchors too. I think he can afford to play pretty loose. I think I get too big of a chance to escape with tempo when he leaves it on the 7. Otherwise, the purest play, I guess, is 18 to 13 with it and just leave everything slotted. And when I miss, he's in great shape to make 5 prime that I'm not at the edge of. So that could have been a very strong play. I don't know. 5-2 looks like it just wants to play the ace, but I guess I could just clear the 10. Why do I want this? Yeah, let's just play that way. I'm not trying to block him, really, I don't think. I think that's just going to be a point of contact that I don't want later. Oh, beautiful roll for him. No, I think he needs to make the bar point. I got lucky again that he didn't see that one. I would not be at the edge there. We need to roll an ace to step up and then some. This is tricky. He could switch 4 to ace and put me in the air. Doesn't look great, though, when he has like such a pure board right now. I guess he could just hit loose on the deuce, too. That can't be too bad. Maybe I like that with 13 to 11. Wow, I would have had a tough time figuring out the cube there. Maybe. Doesn't have a lot of covers in range, but I can also just fan on 4-point boards and lose gammons and stuff, so now I'm toast. Yeah, this looks like a good mix. Oh, maybe I'd keep them together and not give me any way to get back in the game right now. I'm going to try to escape. Now I've got a real game. I can do it. I got away with one. I think I'm favored now. Get to safety and go from there. I think he probably wants to clean up 8 to 6 or 8 to 5, whatever, depending on how much contact he wants to enter for. (6-2) can hit and lift and leave no shots. So that seems like the thing to do. I don't really know. I'm hoping it just buys me time to get my checkers home without leaving fly shots and stuff like that. Doesn't accomplish a lot, though. He does not have timing for all this, so we'll be leaving one of these soon, but I think the contact is still working fine for him for now. I don't think I want to make another point to clear. If I come to here, we have 6-5 is like it, and 6-6 and 4-4. Feels worth it. And also he wants to hop out to the outfield a lot of time there too. So probably 22 to 18 for me. Even though you can get pointed on back there. I think that's where we want to be too. Okay, I can't. What can I do? I could play really awkward to not leave a shot. If I play down here, it's going to be 4-6, 3-6, 2-6, 1-6, 4-3, 3-3, 2-3, 1-3, 4-4, 3-4. We already have 2-4, 1-4. Seems like way too many. This is just threes. More blots when I get hit, though. What else do I have? Yeah, it's going to be too many shots. I can't see myself doing this. This still leaves 11s, 12s, and 8s, which is probably like 6, 7, 8, 9. It's pretty close to a direct anyway. I still lose some gammons. Seems like I have to do this. I don't know. I don't love the 2 blots because I lose a lot of gammons when it goes poorly, but all right. I cannot do much about this blot. Does hitting even do me anything? I mean, this is a double shot right now. 3s and 4s and 2s back here. Yeah, I have to hit somewhere and have all these blots around. 3s and 3s. Distribution looks funny. I don't know that I should be taking in any case after this, actually, now that I think about it. I think the hits are just too devastating, and I've got a lot of work to do when I get missed, so maybe a fairly lost position for me again. I think I would want to send another checker back. I could roll in and get in this game pretty well with some like threes that cover or something like that. But I hope he chooses the 1 point path, since I thought that's what we had agreed here in this match. Feels a little unfair for him trying to win 2 points to get right back in this. Be even with me. Ooh, I think the 21 wants to come out for mobility. Maybe just making the 15 seems really fun too, to not give me any ways to get past for safety or leave shots like that. No, there can't be any shots anyway with 3 on the roof. What am I talking about? I want to enter really quickly. That's what I would like to do. And establish the 22 point before I get gammoned. Might not be enough to save the gammon anyway. I think I like playing 8-7-6. Just really be ready to pounce on that 3 point. This is decent distribution for it, though. The 2 can put the 4th up. Can't close out yet, though, so I can still roll my double 3s. Have some life. Single 3's okay, too. Oh. Well, that's switches. That's pretty good. I don't think it needs to hit loose. Thing is, it like clears the gap back further. I don't know. There's a lot of good things about this switch there. You know, it tends to be an easier path if you can get away with this. Just have the natural closeout and not have to deal with gaps. See where this goes. Just need some time to roll another 3. Okay. That is some hope of saving the gammon. I think I still have a lot of work to do, though. I'm not really thinking about winning yet. Kind of thinking about it. I could see how it would happen. This is pretty awkward. This is gammon save distribution, though, I think. It's not great for winning. It's going to be hard to unstack this and turn it into a prime. All right. Could get our shot now and not be ready for it. It's always fun when you hit and can't enter with the other one, and they just get away with it because of that. Okay, now I'm ready to hit a shot. Ready to enter and start moving around the board, too. Try to get my board ready. Okay, we're odd out there again. A little bit more hope. And even, never mind. Wow, I'm going to get backgammoned. I deserve it after all of them I won earlier, I guess. I would love to enter on the 4 there. Yeah, get that extra shots on this one. Aw. I want to keep it blocked here. I'm going to risk some backgammons if I do that. What if I do this? How often do I get backgammon? He rolls a set, and then I'm like... It's only 5s and 6s that really do it to me. But I'm getting like almost nothing in return. Like, what? He doesn't get passed on 1-1 and 2-2. This is silly. I just got to save the backgammon, I think. All right, even match, 9 away, 9 away. We are nice and low on clock, so that should be fun. All right. The first extra point of the match. I think I like the 2 offhits and points instead of the single anchor there. Contains this back guy pretty well. Hate it when I get pointed on, but 4-1 might still want to, probably just 13-8 after your opponent has this much better of a board. Of course, the natural thing to do in the open is play down and hit loose and fight for a good point, but probably wise to play a little bit more conservative now. That 8-5 prime, this 4 prime is just a lot stronger. It might seem you really have to start playing a lot more conservative with your back checkers once your opponent has that. I am not ahead in the race enough to not do this. I have the better board. That's what I think. I don't know. Ooh, that's a great return. I have regrets. 3-5. I don't see much to do with the 5 otherwise. I'm not going to break a board point to hit loose. And he can't escape yet. That's the good news. I'll probably attack again very soon since I'm a little bit down in the race now. And I have an anchor. Definitely going to with that roll, though it's not the point I wanted to make in order. 2-1 is still primed, so I don't really need to attack now. I can just find mobility plays when they exist. Yeah, the 22-18 looks great, and then I don't have an ace. Can't destroy my board there, so I think this is a piece of it, and then I could clean this up just to have less blots, or I could step up 4-2 ace. I guess there's some duplication there, so maybe I'll try that out. 5-3 would have gotten pointed on. 6-4. Is it more shots? Okay, so if I play down here, then he has the 3-5 or the 2-5 in addition. And if I play here, then he has 2-1 and 1-1. So it's a little more, but maybe the back guy doesn't escape as often. I'm not sure. Not sure what the better 4 is there. Yeah, I do end up with a 5 prime here too. So even when he steps up, he can't always get over it. Okay. I feel like he needs to hit there, but I don't know. I'm going to turn this into an attack a lot of the time, especially that time when my 1 spare gets here. And I could have a 6 prime, so I think I'm going to double. Unless it's too good. It's probably too good, right? If I don't cover, then some bad things can happen. But I can just win a ton of gammons when I do. So, yeah, let's play like that. Try to roll it forward first before I give up my 7. I still have a 6 prime, so I think it's still okay to have fun. Yeah, let's play like that. I don't know. Okay, this is interesting, because he could start to threaten to have a prime here. Is it too good anymore? I don't know. I don't even know if it's a cube for sure, but he definitely can find counterplay here. Like, if I fan and he makes the bar point, then it's hard to tell what's going on. Maybe I got to bluff through. For 1 point, all right. 1 point games only. All right. After the ace hit, when we only have 8 in the zone, we usually prefer to bring one in the zone. If it's a 6-5, then we can hit on the ace as well. 3-2 anchors, nice response for him. 8 away, 9 away. All right, if I make the 4 point, I have better distribution. If I make the 5 point, then I have the 5 point, which is a better point. That's always so confusing. It looks so hard to use the... Maybe it doesn't matter that much which one it is, and the distribution's better when he already has the anchor. I don't know. Do I wish I had the better point when he runs? That could be right, but I mean, it feels a little early for it. But yeah, what else is he going to do? He just has to leave shots. Maybe the better slot is 10-4. 22-11 just looks really loose. Like fly shots everywhere and hitting behind, and I'm going for it for sure. I think I need to bring material in the zone here, but it's reasonable to split and try to get more. Yeah, I don't even have a direct shot after I split with the 2, so I think I like the 2 down there better. All right, we're going to keep trying to attack, not give him time to do anything. That's an interesting way to hit and cover. 2-4, that's going to make a new blot. Things are looking good. I haven't done anything with my back checkers, and I'm not ahead in the race enough, I don't think. I like to escape for the race. I had the option of pointing back here too, but I think this is better. And he makes the anchor, so I don't have to think about cubes anymore. And I hit with the 8, so I have to think about cubes again. Can probably lose my market if I get both to safety and I'm still threatening this back blot, but I don't think that happens all that often. I could point behind, but I really need the 8 point to get home. But having a 4-point board, like, it's not like he can ever hit me right here, so I should get to make it later. It's not comfortable to break the mid to hit. I don't know. Keeps him from improving his board on this roll, like, almost for sure, too. So usually isn't the right idea, because I really just desperately want to make the 8 again after I do this. I'll try it. Feels like if there's a tactical place for it, that would be it. Okay, now I really need to make the 8 because he just got the 3rd checker run. I have regrets already. But 6s and 5s do it, and I hope I can get the other to safety, and I cannot. But it's not a good time for him to be hitting, and I can duplicate 4s. I've done this before. Looks like it's going to cover the 5 and slot the 4. I am on my way. Yeah. Is there something better than this? I think that has to be it. Can't get them both to safety. If I don't get hit here, I think I mean, he can still take when I have the midpoint and just this plot safety, so I don't think I have a cube yet. I'm going to wait a roll. 3-1. I'm relying on the race mainly, so I don't think I mind breaking behind too much. And now I can roll a set and lose my market, so I think this is the place where I want to send the cube. 26 pips seems like enough. This board should be good enough to take on contact. And maybe I'll get my first 2 points. That's the plan. Six, 3, okay. Well, I'm out of time. He should be giving up the midpoint soon. I think he should want to keep more contact than this. Can he, though? I guess it's hard. I mean, he could just make the ace. This is not enough contact, really, though. I don't know. It was a difficult play. It's not a fun one. It's frustrating to get those double 6s that are like right in the middle. Not enough to win you the race, but not enough to leave you time to stay for contact. See, my opponent is low on time again, but I don't get the feeling that he's going to get like too deep in it. Like, he's not playing so slow. It seems like if he wants to, he can just make a play quickly. So I don't even have the idea of him maybe losing on time. I really legitimately felt like that might happen against one of my recent opponents, though. I forget which one it was. Which is rare. Usually when you even think about that, but it just like went really fast in the end and kind of saved us from that outcome. All right. So that's going to take me to 6 away, 9 away. Sweet. I think he's supposed to do the normal split, but should be fine. He would have gotten pointed on. There's no way I just make the bar point anchor here, is there? I don't think so. Everywhere I get hit, he doesn't make a board point, and I have the better board, so 4 or 5 can hit me in the outfield. My 3 returns are duplicated everywhere. So that meant I wanted a 3. What am I doing with this? I mean, this is really nice distribution to cover my bar point slot. But then I don't really want to leave it there. Maybe this is my best. I don't think I can just... Well, the 6s are duplicated. I don't know. How many double hits are there? This is interesting anyway. Feels like an overplay. I don't know. Give him tough decisions. It's probably a good 6, and then the 4 is less clear. Could hit a second one. But I get a lot of returns on this. Okay. I don't mind how the decision played out. I don't know if it was right. 4 is not looking so good for him either. 6s and 5s. I'll take it. And the 4 too? Okay. 6 away, 9 away. How careful do I have to be with the cube? Not too careful. I think I want to just connect these, but I could make the anchor, of course, too. Leaves a lot of shots. I could do it this way. Yeah, I'm not sure why I want to leave. I guess I don't really care if I get hit on the bar point. Where's he going from there? Okay, I think I'll just do this. Feels weird to give him some sort of plan, but okay. 20 points. Nice improvement for him. I would have loved to be making the 5. Maybe I need an advanced anchor here. I don't think switching to hit gives me very much. I don't really need to like roll the prime for it or anything. Yeah, let's just do that. Try to get out of there. When he's down in the race, I'm not really sure why he wants to run there exactly. I don't see that. So I can play my 5, and then where's my 6? Invite him off the anchor, I guess. Sure. All right, I have lots of good rolls. I think he's kind of primed. I almost don't want to put it in the way there. Ace is duplicated. I don't know if this actually makes sense, but let's do it this way. Yeah, like, does he want to hit here? I don't think so. I can clean it up. I think I should. If I have cover with the 3, I don't have an ace anyway. Now I kind of have a prime, but I'm stuck further back with a lead in the race, so I need to like get off my anchor kind of urgently. I don't have time for this game. I think I need to go. It looks pretty bad though. 4s and 3s. If I come all the way, then it's 5s to escape with tempo. And I still have more escape work to do. When I do this, 6-4, 4 already. It's 6-5 gets there. 5-5 gets there. I think it's going to be too big. And I don't think it's going to get worse next roll, is it? Probably not. And I can make a board for now and wait for a set again. I will keep it simple in the mutual holding game. Now I'm not sad to have like kept that back there, even though it's the even race I can have time for. And let's just bring it in. He's happy to have me primed as well, so that I can't like win the race on 3s or 4s here. I think 9s I would hit. So I think he just wants the safety. I don't think it's worth that much to have like builders out there. All right. Keep rolling forward as natural as I can. I think he likes to be back on the 14 to contain my guy so I can't run if I do get like a little lead in the race like I've gotten. Yeah, 3 and 6 looks good. I am once again likely to have to run soon. Was it there? It's likely to cover the 4 point and make it worse next time. But then he's likely to do that. I'm likely to have just 1 checker back anyway. So I don't think I like solve it enough by just running 1. Yeah, so there goes the 7. I'm going to be forced to go with a lot of 6s. 5-4. I am not forced to go with. But it looks pretty good. With the 6 point board. Should probably hang on to that. I guess what is he doing again? He's going to start to bury checkers behind me if I do this. It's not going to get better. Or he's going to leave me some sort of fly shot. I don't know. Confused about this one. Maybe making the aces fine there. I mean, the 10s are a huge swing here. Ooh, 4s of his own. I guess he's winning the game quite a bit because of all my wastage here. I'm going to bury like that. Bummer. Oh, I probably have enough race to take this still, but I'm down like it's like an extra 10 pips. Yeah, not clear. Maybe that was a pass, actually. 2-1 didn't help him. This seems to reduce shots. He really wants to hit and isn't worried about my board, so I think I just have to do that. Small swing on the 4s. Kind of dead either way, though. Yeah, 5 pips plus my 10 of wastage. I guess he's wasting a little bit, but 1 point again. 6 away, 8 away. He makes a priming point, so I'm going to advance my anchor and try to escape. Things are looking good. Another set of 3s would be just fine. This is a lot of fly shots. It's all the 7s and all the 9s. Maybe I don't need to do that. Let's just play like that. I don't know. This feels front-loaded. I don't know if I like having 4 spares stacked up there that way. 5-3. This is a lot of shots. Direct 5 and some 7s too. But it's such a good board. I'm ahead in the race. Can't really afford to just run. I guess I do have a safe play in 3 down, 5 behind. If I play like this, it's just 2s and I'm pouncing back a lot and I have some structure in the outfield. I don't think I can play that in pure yet to play behind. I don't know what to do with this. It was really confusing. I would not mind leaving fly shots with that around. Let's do like this, actually. It's a good time for shots. If he wants to hit with an ace in cover, then I still have a lot of attacks and things like that. He improves his board a little bit. 5-3, I guess, just makes the ace. Lame. Not so bad, though. Mutual holding game. I've got a bunch locked up behind his anchor, though. But he doesn't rate to have great timing to stay on the 22 forever, either. My position's a little awkward. I guess I'm hoping for like a really smooth roll that allows me to give up the 10, but it doesn't look like there's a lot of that. In a position when there's like a lot of pressure on my structure like this, I really don't think he wants to leave me shots, leave me something to do. But leaving this blot behind and all this like impurity kind of gives me something to do too. Like I'm a lot more comfortable just running off the anchor from there. Okay. I am behind in this game again, but I think I have good enough contact. I don't think I want to leave him an ace. I'm not certain of that though. I'm a little bit nervous about having to bury this checker to the deuce or the ace or something. 4-3 is pretty awkward. That's not good. Could clear the 6 if he really just wants to give up on contact, but it's tough to do. I do have the better board though, so leaving a shot's tough to do too. All right, that gives a lot of room to my position. I will not be... I think I want to do this. 4-3-1 combos are scary, but they're not so bad. And my other option is to just let him escape from back here and keep the anchor. This just feels right when he's got 2. I mean, he doesn't have any dead checkers yet. All right, there's a huge swing on a 4-3. I was intending to probably leave that anyway, though. I don't know. It is still like not like the easiest thing to get home, is it? I mean, probably if he doubles, I have to let it go anyway. Okay, after a 2-1 for sure. This, I'm going to get gammoned a lot. think I have to let this go if he wants to send it, but I guess there's a lot of uncomfortable rolls. 6-3 is one of them. All right, 6-3, sixes, ace. No such luck. Try to save some gammons here. Yeah, this is, I think, a big 1 point. 6 away, 7 away. Ooh, double sixes after I make the bar point are not so fun. I think the standard thing is just play them all down. This seems okay too. 3-5 does not hit. I don't want to split against all these pips either. Don't want to trade the 8 point for the 3 point, I don't think, so I think just 2 down's fine there. Well, he makes a nice bit of structure. Ooh. I guess I'm slotting. Not a lot of options with the 6. Not what I was hoping for, though, to give him something to do with his back checkers and get those moving. For sure he's hitting, yeah. But having the third checker to make an anchor can help sometimes, but here I think it's going to represent enough pressure to get in a cube a lot of the time. Like, I don't like this at all. If he sends it. 1-6 is not getting any better. This looks pretty lost to me. All right. 6 point match. We get to make a point as well. So biggest liability in structure is like the giant stack on the 13 right now. Can also just raise. I don't see a reason to double hit and mess up my distribution, given that I'm already having the race and already have one escaped. Don't want to leave the fly shots out here too, and he's split like this. So I think it's a nice just 13 to 8 play, even though it looks boring. 6-3 looks like it wants to just run. Otherwise, I got to leave shots anyway. Could have played down and hit, though. It's a little passive, since when I get away with it, I'm not doing amazing, but... Alright, I'm down in the race slightly now. Let's give him a way to come off his anchor, sure. When he misses, I get to make a nice priming game point against the 22. Sometimes I do, anyway. Oh, 3-5 can pop out and duplicate 4s. I'm not winning the race, but this feels like it makes sense anyway. Oh, never mind. It's both and makes the 4. I learned something today about duplication. Aces were pretty duplicated for him. Maybe that was good enough to only lose 1 point. I mean, he's probably supposed to still play on there, but I had some life. 6 away, 5 away. Doesn't... Ooh, I don't remember this. Probably just makes the point. I'm trying to remember the one where you split instead. Making the 23 points a little better than usual after I make the 3 like this. So I don't mind thinking there. This is a lot of fly shots anyway, so it's tempting to hit loose, but I think I'll just play this way. I think the 8 point's a better point than the 3 point there, so I'd probably just bring 2 down. But having board points can never be too bad either. Alright, I am clearly playing the priming side of this, right? Well, except I'm more primed. I have 2 stuck back there, so it's not so clear. Okay, I can make the 4 point, but it's just switching 8 to 4, or I can make a whole nother point. And the only thing I don't like about it is that the 3-5 and 3-6 still get away, but okay. So I don't know who has the better timing, given that he's ahead in the race, but he's escaped a checker. Probably him. Probably really need to get my back checkers moving. Six dude can't do anything too nasty. I'm looking for fly shots. Hope he leaves lots of them. It's so awkward to just clean up too, though. I don't know. Okay, I guess I'm not splitting against this. I don't know. Feels weird. All right. Getting lucky that he's not getting anything to step up or escape. Double threes. That's pretty huge. I think that's what a lot of it's going to be. Then I don't know what the rest is. Could just go for the attack. What do I do? It's like, how do I play this without touching the back checkers? But that's what it feels like it wants to do. As soon as I start playing only on the front, then it just kind of, or on the front at all, it kind of has to be like a blitz or something. So what is like the pure play? I mean, I don't want to give this up, I don't think. I don't think I want to create 3, 4, and 1, 6 to just run and have a fine game. So I could slot. It probably makes the most sense. It looks really front-loaded and ugly, though. And then this just allows him to enter on the 4, so I don't want to do that. I don't want to just give him the 6 out either. Ugh, I really don't know. I'm leaning towards this because this, maybe I have time to roll the 3s and 1s to escape still. If I can close out, but I'm under a lot of pressure to do a lot of things, it feels like. There's this. Don't want to get hit, I have a 3rd. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Really lost. I'm behind in the match, so I should think about cubes too, but I'm a little bit afraid here. I could just cover. Think if I get hit with a 1, what do I want to happen? God, I don't know. It's a hard position. It feels like I'm closer to winning when I do this. Yeah. This should be pretty hard to take. So maybe I've overshot my market by too much or something. I don't know. But I just feel so comfortable after, you know, like everything's kind of solved. Hard for me to not play into simple positions like that. 16 points, 14 games. All right. So I think you're actually supposed to slot after they make the bar point to try to make some improvement to get back in the game. Splitting to the 23 just doesn't do quite enough. And I'm happy after that one. I don't think I want to leave the back slotted. I'll just lift it and not give him all those 7s to play. Ooh, beautiful shot for him. Way ahead in the race. He was under a lot of pressure to move the back checkers. I was hoping to prime. Okay. I catch up in the race a little bit. For better or worse. I really need to split. So I've got a huge problem in him having an advanced anchor and me being back on the 24. Ooh. I guess. Okay. I'm going to be against a 5-point board, and I'm going to need to roll a 4. Oh, he doesn't want to make the 2 with it. I got some extra numbers. 2, 6, 2, 2, 2 anything. Okay, I'm dead. It's probably too good. Even when I anchor, he can still get to a winnable position enough. It's tough to say, though, because hitting loose is a little uncomfortable. I guess he still has a block behind, but it's not fun to have more ascent behind the 4 prime. All right. Being threatened. Maybe you should make the 2-point there. Usually like the harder point to reach in a blitz. I think breaking the 7 for more builders is a nice idea there too. Yeah, what allowed him to close out. All right, anything but an ace is going to do it for him. I need double 2s would have been nice. 6-2 closes. Probably no shot levers this next roll. And I'm likely to lose 2. He's out on the outside. I got hope again. Think Yeah, erring on the safe side seems good here. If he doesn't get hit, he should win a gammon. Not a lot of backgammons. I'm glad to have fanned. I've got a lot of shot leaving numbers there. That's not one. I would gladly... okay, plays the super conservative way. So I guess I don't want to be on the roof after that one. I don't know what leaves... I don't think you can do this because I can just enter with a 3 here and then just stay for shots. Where the other way I have to come back and I don't ever get one. It's a lot of aces that would hit there too. All right. I don't think I'm ever getting off this gammon. But who knows? Enough sets. Maybe it's possible. I have that really big 6 crossover too. That's unfortunate. All right. 5 away, 3 away. Another 2-point game. Should be harder to play so many 1-point games now. Well, I don't know. Is that even true? I don't know if it's worth making the 4 and leaving a 6 at the same time. Yeah. This is a lot of indirects anyway, though. Yeah, I'm just going to do it. Let's have the rack. All right. We're going to double cover our split there. Make a lot of ways to make the 20-point. And I've got a bunch of offense and a bunch of defense. And hoping to contain this checker. Not a great containment place for it on the 8 there, but that's what I had with the 5. I guess I wouldn't mind making the 8 either, but I really love having a spare, like bringing a 2 down. When he steps up like this, then my 5s are really going to want to hit loose on the 3 instead of making the 8, I think. So maybe there's some duplication idea there anyway. Minor improvement for me. I think he should still be just wanting to play safe as much as he can, even though it stacks up to 6. I want to hit off the edge. I'll do it. 2-6 can pop out. Puts pressure on me to keep him back, and I missed that. Okay. I think my goalkeeper is doing good work right now. But it always gets to be, at some point, it's just letting him roll 6-4-2 combos and kind of clear there. I think okay, another 9 is going to be only 16 in the race. My board's so good, though. Can I, give it up? I don't know. What did I do? Did I not play them all? Okay, let's play like that. I think I want to keep my goalkeeper for now because my board's enough better. That's my idea anyway. This looks like 6-1. I guess 13-8's an idea too. Leaves 6-2, 4-4, 2-2, 5-6. Could be worse. All right. Gets there. And I can win gammons in this position still. I think I should not claim this. Can it be too good, really, though? I gotta hurry. Slot the back. Little ambitious since like a 1-6 or something that attacks me can get right back in the game. I'm not supposed to do that there. But now that I have the back slotted, I think I want to keep playing this. Okay. No, I don't. One can step up. Let's just keep this now, I think, yeah. Bad things can happen, I guess. All right, 4-way, 3-way. Maybe I just run. I don't want to park in front of the stack and leave all those fly shots out there. This, I think I'll go for the distribution and stay out of harm's way. I don't want to come up under the gun down in the race anyway. That makes a very nice anchor for him. Great shot. 4-2. I cannot reciprocate with an anchor of my own, but I do get to make a board point. 4-1 probably just wants to make the 9. Yeah, that looks good. And 6-2 now. I think I'm just going to run past. Could put things in front, but it's nice to kind of challenge his midpoint. I don't know. Just covers a lot of board. Should make it uncomfortable for him to play this next roll in a lot of cases. Yeah, switching to the bar and leaving that many shots, I don't know. I'm not sure. I could just hit and not leave so many shots, but this allows me to half escape too, so I think that's going to be a little better. But he does get to hit back as a result. I do not return fire. I can still see the light. Even race, and he's got an anchor, so I don't have any sort of cube ideas even at a trailing score. But I've got a clear plan. Oh, 6-5 doesn't quite get to safety. What should I do? I guess I should just stay back there. Why do I guess I have some nice 1 duplication in some cases. I just don't want to come allow him to escape there. I guess some like 3-1, 5-1 kind of rolls, it would be nice to not be pointed on and hit instead. This is pretty bad though. I am down in the race now. Yeah, like even at this score, he might be able to send a cube here. There's a lot of gammons in this position. The simple way is just come off the anchor, but I think he can go for more here. I don't think he needs to switch yet. Yeah, making another board point seems strong. I like it. I would be happy to make an ace point and take the wins that come with that. 5-3 will probably have to come off the anchor now, yeah. All right. Got something to root for. He can get out of my way. Oh, he gets to make the 3-point. That's very nice. So I'm stuck behind a 6 prime now. He doesn't see it. Okay. Lucky me. Definitely not splitting this far down in the race, and just going to lose gammons when I do that here pretty much. I would have been happy to hit there, by the way. I think I can still get some priming action, but it's tough to crack him here. I guess a 5 would have went right away. But I still have the original game plan of playing that ace point, him having to crack into me, and yeah, it's still winnable. Should save a lot of gammons here too, so not so bad. I think I'll focus on making the 3 instead of slotting the ace there. What do I want to do here? I can kill my 6s, but then I make my 5s crack right away. Is this just better? I don't know. Probably not the one where I need to spend all my time. Ooh, double 6s played pretty well that way. Probably better than the other way. All right, my next 6 has to run. I've cracked, bummer. But he can leave double shots now. Oh, he's not going to do it. That is going to threaten a lot of gammons. But 6-4 makes up a lot of ground, so probably saving a lot of gammons on that one. Trying to get to 4-way, 2-way. That's the goal now. Can still win if he rolls some awkward 3s and things like that here. Will I stay another roll? Probably not. Definitely not on a 6-3. Okay. This looks like 4-way, 2-way. With 19 seconds on the clock. No, thank you. What can I do with this? I guess I'm going to provoke contact, but not the best roll. Just running could have been fine. 5-3 can't reach me. Ooh, a blitz. Okay. He's got a point, so even if he enters 2, it should be maximum confusing. Entering deep, this is nothing at a normal score, but this should be great at this score. And I don't know what I would do with it. Probably still a take, but okay. 3-away, 2-away. Did all the work on the opening cubes of this. This could be enough. This is not a bad cube here. I'm going to roll it anyway, but I think that it feels likely that that's good enough for a cube there. Just a point in a split is not very much. There's not a lot of them at 3-way, 2-way, but that's like a fairly clear advantage. If he has no anchor after this too, and I've got all this material in the zone, yeah, I just have to send this, I think, now. This gammon's here for sure. I don't think it got worse after that. Bring another checker in the zone, and he just steps into harm's way a little bit more. Creates another blot in the outfield. Should be easy to take still. But I think it's enough. I hope my book did not help him right now. Yeah, it's a good take, I think. Okay, what does 6-1 want to do? Nope, let's just play like that. I don't know. I don't think I'm enough ahead in the race to run all the way, but could have been reasonable there. He gets to make a blitzing. Oh, I guess he could just link up on the 11. Yeah, it looks pretty good with the lead in the race at this score and everything, too. Ooh, I found on a 2-point board. That's no good. 6-5 is a little bit awkward. I have a lot of returns. 4-2 is not one of them, but I can anchor. I think there's some 4 duplication like this. It's the worst distribution, better point. I don't really know what to do there. 2 probably wants to step up and 5 can safety. I don't really know. Or he can just safety in both. 2 could play down and 5 could play behind. He must see some duplication there. My 3 has freedom to play down now. The ace looks good, but then there's no 4. I'm glad I don't have to figure it out. Got a little bit of time. Probably just that 8-3, I guess, huh? Deal with the stack. Ooh, that's very difficult to do. 5-2 still doesn't see the light. I don't want to stack up too bad. So I guess I'm just playing like that. Hate when he escapes there, though. 6-4 can make the 2-point. What am I trying to do? Just need something to... I guess attacking's okay here. I can still win a gammon if things go really well. Alright. Going well so far. And his board is like nothing to threaten, so I think I'm pretty happy to hit loose on the ace here too. Let's go for it. Ace 3 is going to leave me a shot in board, but he gets to step up. When I fan or miss or something like that, he's got a lot of life in this game. Alright, we're going to have to hit again. And he obliges this time, okay. Ace, and then I think we want... It's a little deep. Play like this. Ooh. Let's, sure. I'll be there for the ace-6. Okay, we're getting closer. Oh, he gets it. 3s are duplicated here too. 4-2, okay, we're fine. It's a lot easier to win the gammon if I can pick up that other one, but it's enough outside where this can just win a gammon this way too. So either's fine. Okay, now I hope to get recirculated, I guess, is my best way to win. But yeah, let's try it. Closing out's pretty good too, so I don't really know. Maybe there's enough where I should just play that way. Ooh, maybe I wanted to stay back there and play 6-5. Probably, in fact. Yeah. Ooh, I picked up another checker. Okay, gammons go up quite a bit as long as I can keep them from making the ace. So I'm going to try to do that really hard. I should not fan on a 4-point board too much here, though. All right, that's another way to do it. Send a third back with a 4. No, okay. I guess I could lose here. Oh, no. Second in the air against a 5-point board now? Yeah. Well, he still has 2 behind a 6 prime for now. So I just need him to crack quickly. It's a sweat, though. Okay, it's looking bad. Double fives just fixes everything. For me, I meant. Oh, actually both ways. That was pretty good, wasn't it? Didn't hit my shot, though. Well, this is an interesting game, but I'm not going to win a lot of gammons in it, I don't think. I need to enter quickly to not allow him to escape. Oh, that's how I win gammons. There we go. That's all I needed. Oh, this is a crazy game. Eights to cover. I guess I'll do that to get a few more directs. Nothing quite reaches. Oops. I just need to make plays too here. Funny to time out. Trying to find the best distribution there. Okay. I don't think we're quite a favorite to win on the match on this game. But then overall, of course, I guess we must be no. Maybe I could get off the 6 there, but I'm not going to spend too much time on that. This tends to seem to be the play for the distribution instead of evening out on the 5. I think you just take off more checkers this way. And I think with the close gammon race and like not losing too much when I get hit, I want to keep my board for very long. Didn't work. I think we got to clear from the rear now. All right, gammons are dropping. I need to take checkers off quickly before he rolls a 6. Okay, they're going back up. They're going back down, aren't they? I don't know. Oh, when he fans, that's pretty good, though. I could see how it would happen now. I really have no idea now. It's 2, 4, 6, 7, and I have 10 crossovers. Okay, so that'll do it. I might survive. That's a long match. What is this? Game what? Game 10,000? Game 19. 19 game matches. Like, near maximum possible. All right, I did it. That's 3-1. Fun match there. Ooh, okay. I have things to learn from this one. I'm not sure how I got up to a 7 on that. So it'll be a nice one to review. I guess a lot of backgammon in there, but that was an exciting one. Thanks for watching. I'll be back with more of these real soon. I think the next WBIF is probably like a weekend after next from now, so a little while still. But I've got Slavia Open stuff coming up too, and lots of these to come. But okay. Oh, he says he needs to reread my book after the last take. I don't think so. But okay. Bye for now, everybody.